has different names for them, especially, in different, the different groupings of society. Religion, they'll call, they're lost. They're lost. Oh, the sinful or whatever. You know what I mean? They got their own little terms and names and, stuff to bash people with. And atheists will have, their terms too. And New Age people. Everyone has a term for someone else, and we're still referring to the same people. You know what I mean? Like, only we're like talking about each other, only through different glasses. Some people have the religious glasses on. Some people have their beer goggles on. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. But what, you know what I mean? Like whatever you like to call them, whatever your, of course, it's kind of bumpy here. Whatever people like to call them, whatever term, that's fine. We're still referring to each other. Only difference is the goggles or glasses or lenses that you're wearing at this particular point in time. You could have been in the religious state a long time ago, and now you're just seeking knowledge, just random knowledge, I guess, seeking random knowledge of this, that, and you know what I mean. And so, or wherever you are, you could have been through this 15, 20 years ago, and have, or just burnt out on just everything, because like nothing's really changing, guys. I'm sorry to say, I keep seeing videos, people posting, the latest news from Trump. You know what I mean? Or some late new thing from Israel. And it's like, okay, now what? What's new? What's new now? Nothing. Same shit. Same toilet. Same people. Same everything. But what can you do, man? You can't do anything, because you're depending on these people that I just talked about. Whatever you like to term them, whatever you call them, whatever lenses you're wearing right now, and you term certain people that your opinion states that are lost or blind or seeking, or haven't been seeking far enough or deep enough or whatever, whatever term you want to call it, whatever. Yeah, here we go, another one. Whatever you want to call the people that are so-called lost or whatever, dude. It's the same people. Those people, you need those people. You need them to wake up, because if they don't wake up, if that's your term, actually that could be interchangeable in everything, really. Like, but still, it goes back to that term. Who made that term up? So it's like, same people that we're talking about each other, man. That's all. We're just talking about each other. Through the mind control of these institutions, through the television set that you watch, or the little screen, in this case, this thing right here, recording me. I'm voluntarily recording right now. Everything else is, it's listening to your series, your Bixby's, what do they call the thing? Alexa or whatever. And then Google has their own version. Google, you know what I mean? Everyone has their own version, so they're spy, which you voluntarily put in there. And you know, I have a phone. I need a phone, so I guess I voluntarily am feeding my tap to the FBI or whatever three initial institute right now. Or have been since I've purchased this product. It's crazy, dude. So like, we're depending on these people that we hate, don't like, talk shit about, but we need them, because if we don't, this is how fucked up this reality is, dude. We're depending on these people that we don't like. Another stab in the back, in the chest, anywhere. You're getting stabbed by these people. Could be your own family too. Oh, that's the crazy part. Like, you're depending on them, and like, you're like, oh yeah, they're lost in your terminology, and then at the same time, in their terminology, they're saying the same shit about you. Man. Oh, what a stab in the back. This place is just insane. It's literally insane, dude. Because you hate these people, and you're like, oh, nothing's gonna change their mind. But you need them to change their mind, to open their eyes, so that we can live a better life. Not together though. Far away from each other, because we don't like each other. It's gonna take like some huge event, to the point where like people aren't even the same anymore. They're gonna be totally different people, unless, you know, you've already become that person that you need to be in order to make it through whatever has to happen for people to, you know what I mean, to grasp this reality that they think that they live in order to grasp like what is actually somewhat going on. Because I mean, we're never going to get really the 100% truth, really. Like, if we have to do all this craziness to you know what I mean, to come together, you know what I mean, we have to come together in the unlikelihood that we'll agree on things, when our whole existence is upon our whole being. Oh, I'm unique from this person, so everything opposite you have to be for everyone to come together. You know what I mean? It's a crazy concept, and it's been going on for a long time by the looks of it. And we still have more time to. We still have more time, because how are you gonna wake these people up that are lost, you know what I mean, in the matrix, quote unquote? They're lost, and so you have to find them, or they have to find themselves, because you can't tell anyone anything, dude. And everyone knows that quote, man. The horse being led to water. You can't lead a horse to. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't get it to drink. And this is true. This is very true. And I've seen it all the time. I see it every day, just about. And how much longer will we see this this concept be played out, man? Because it's taken a long time for people to to get up, to wake up, to take their particular lenses off and put on new lenses so they can be confused and lost for a couple years, or depending on how fast the person grasps the agenda, or you know what I mean, what's being harvested, what needs to be harvested from you. Crazy. That's just crazy, man. It's just an idea, like just I've been thinking about this for a while now, and I'm not the only one. There's other people that I've been hearing the same thing come from, from them. And yeah, dude, we're we be fucked, I think, because what do you do? What do people do, bro? Like, there's literally nothing that can be done, like, because you can't do like protests, because those are psyops too. Seems like think about it. All these people come, gather together, and whatever the motive, the agenda is that the organizers or the funders have proposed, and so there's a lot of things that could be going in there, but like, what can people do, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, gather together and do what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, gather and do what? Just, you know what I mean? People try to do that shit all the time, and it's just pissing people off. Because people still gotta earn a living to be in this fucking place. You know what I mean? People have families, which, dude, could be, raising a family and stuff and all that. Could also be an agenda. You know what I mean? And I know it's crazy as it is, but you wouldn't exist. Not in this time, or not, depending, depending on my previous whatever, if that's real, if this whole thing is real, like the reincarnation thing, which people are against, even religious people, especially religious people, go against. It's like, no, this is the only one. But even in literature, bro, like even in New Testament, there's talk about that, and even the early Christians, which were the Gnostics, they definitely believed in that. And there's so many, man, so many religions or beliefs, I guess you can say, whatever you want to call it. So many of them talk about it, and it's something to look into. And then this whole, it's not a new concept, but the trap, it might be a soul, the souls are being trapped here, whether people believe it's through the moon or whatnot, is people's opinions, their beliefs, and all that. And I'm not bashing people. People are just people are just wearing their own lenses, man. They got their own lenses on right now, and they haven't like taken the time, or they have just been lost more in the whole mind control and brainwashing that occurs through everything, through all this existence. There's just distractions and too much energy. Like, this is a boring planet. We need to be entertained. We need to be entertained so much to the point where, like, our own lives are just boring. We need to listen to somebody or a book. We need to read a book. We gotta watch TV, some movie, some extreme activity, or a social gathering, I mean, which is cool, getting together with like-minded people. It's a crazy thing. Crazy. We're just bored. We're just bored people, and like, we're just looking for entertainment, man. Like, what the hell, like, and I mean, entertainers get paid the biggest amount of money here, like, entertainers, dude. Celebrities, quote unquote, movie stars, dude, they're fucking actors. All they do is, like, act. It's fake, okay? It's fake as it comes. And people, like, worship these people, like, buy all the magazines. Oh, what's these people doing? But my gosh, bro, like I said, it's people are just bored. People are like, my gosh, bro, like, you don't even live your life. You live someone else's life. Damn, bro, it's sad out here. It's so, and if that's who you are, that's where, that's what you care about. I'm happy for you. Maybe one day. Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe no day. You're just gonna. I don't know. I mean, but dude, like, we're dependent on these people to help us. We're depending on the people that we don't like, man, that we talk shit about. Dependent on them for a change collectively. And, like, maybe that's the purpose of this place, like, to figure out, like, hey, you've gone so far from, like, the point of this. Now everybody's, like, all for themselves. And dude, this is the way it was created, and it keeps getting worse and worse and worse. We're going into, like, pretty soon it'll be like like that movie In Time. And dude, all this stuff, we've seen all these things in movies, like all these, like, slowly we've been programmed, conditioned, and mind controlled into living like this, and it's gradually just becoming a normality, and people are like, oh, I can't wait till it gets back to the normal things. Well, what exactly is normal anymore, or what was normal, you know what I mean? And man, it's just wow, it's just insane. So what do you guys think, man? Like, what do you think about all this? Because, like, all I'm seeing all over the place is just the same things over and over. And one thing that was cool, the Nepal, like, the people taking it into their own hands, taking care of the government. Oh man. Oh, people just finally got fed up there. And, like, I'm wondering if, because, like, like here in America and a lot of places, people live in the cities, and cities like, you know, known for just craziness happening. And there's a bunch of shit that happens here where in this place, especially in like the major cities, you always hear crazy stuff happening over there, and even some smaller cities that are still cities. And you hear about the big one, New York, and LA, and all those bigger, Chicago, those really, really big ones. But man, it's terrible. It's terrible out here, man. Like, if you really think about it. But the people from Nepal, they're doing something about it, man. You know what I mean? They're like, we're done with this crap. And you know what? Like, the government, what is the government actually supposed to take care of? You know what I mean? Like, the people are supposed to be taking care of certain things, and then we just put it on autopilot. And when that happens, other people or entities took over and now like made it to this and that, and now it's just like this big system put in place to, along with like your body, it's just like this whole existence is like one big torture realm. I mean, I can't even, your mind's, you grew up in, let's say you grew up in like a bad home, or even if you grew up in a good thing, like you always like had everything. You hear about people like committing suicide, and it's like, what? Like, they had everything, like you're thinking like a poor person would think about it. It's like, they had everything. Why would they kill themselves? And they're like, oh, they were depressed. It's like, depressed from what? They had everything. You know what I mean? Well, and then you don't know what maybe I should. Vaccinated, they were vaccinated during, maybe they had to deal with certain like things growing up or whatever, like, but they were wealthy. I don't know, dude. There's so many like, little pieces from here. Let's take some like created, dude. Like, I know there's many movies out there that have that kind of concept. I think one of them was that Jim Carrey movie. I think it was that one, if I'm not mistaken. The Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind, I think that's the name. And other movies have been made, what was that other one? Dark City, the older one. That one had the concept like, they're taking like, oh, let me take this guy was a detective, you know what I mean? Like, this guy was a detective in this life, and now, but it changed. It's a weird concept, but it changed into something else. Like, so now this guy's he's not a detective anymore. Now he's like a serial killer in this time frame. It's like, and this is like what this seems like. It's I mean, like, by observance, like, dude, like, because like, look at your dreams, or like, you might be afraid of something like really, really particular, like, oh, I don't know why, but I'm just so afraid of drowning, or you know what I mean, of something like that, like maybe you drowned in a previous life, and like how some people say that you're reborn into another vessel, just different. How can I put this? Like, I mean, different experiences, of course, but like different scenarios were injected. You know what I mean? Like, were put in place to see how you would do in this life. You know what I mean? And then like that particular suffering that perpetuates throughout that person's life. Not to mention, so there's that, and then eating. So like, okay, then you gotta feed the vessel, feed the avatar of other entities, other living entities, plants, animals, you know what I mean, or synthetic processed stuff, which we're probably all eating anyway. There's that torture, and then sustaining it however long you can here, along with certain other entities and groups trying to unalive you. Let's see, let's anything else, and then any other thing that you have dealing it. Maybe you live in a bad neighborhood, so you got to deal with the local gangs there. It's fucking crazy here, dude. All the scenarios made, and like, for what? What is the point of all this? Oh, I grew up in a rough life, and then they become famous, and I grew up rough, and I beat the odds, so like now people are inspired, and this and this. And oh, now I'm gonna be it. But in the end, like, what did that do? Like, as a whole, nothing really. Like, okay, inspired people, yes, inspired people to what? Be like an athlete because like the person became an athlete or something, or you know what I mean? Like, okay, so there's more entertainers in the world. Okay, cool. But you gotta support your family, so might as well use that skill you got, right? But like, what actually like gets what happens then? You know what I mean? Like nothing changes from there. Like they do their thing. They're whatever. They might become a famous athlete too, from the inspiration of that other athlete that they were inspired for, and then so on and so forth, because he was, anyway. But then what? Then they inspire other people to be athletes, entertainers, and meanwhile, like, nothing as a collective is really happening, man. Like, we just became like comfortable, and then now it's like, oh, our freedoms are being challenged. We're being challenged, and we don't have much time. We're gonna be, and people they don't care. But it's the same people that we need them to care, but they don't care. Probably can't care. You know what I mean? Some probably just won't care, dude. Can't care, because they're just too. I don't know, man. It's kind of stupid, and it's kind of annoying at this point, because people still don't get that. I know people have got that, but majority are still like, but we need to do something. We can't just sit around. What are you gonna do? What can you do, dude? You can't do anything. You can make videos all you want, people will listen, and then what? Are you gonna get together? And then what? Protest? Put the signs up? Then what? All that's gonna do is like put you out there, and people are, you know what I mean? They're just like it's to track you, just to see who went there, who was there, who showed up. You know what I mean? And then it's I don't know, bro. Like this, all of this is a fucking game, dude. There's no real solutions to any of this. Some people are like, oh, we'll form our own world. How? How are we gonna do this? Like again, people are needed. These people are needed that that we hate, you know? That you hate them because of this. They hate me because of that. And this and this and this. And blah 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 blah. Red versus blue, white versus black, up and down, up versus down, left, right, up, down. It's stupid, dude. So dumb. It's not about like throw that in there too. It's man and women, and then oh, bro, this place is so stupid. Like, and people think this is perfect. Like this is. Oh no, but it's taken over. It's taken over by the devil. That fucking devil's gotten taken over. Dude, okay, if you want to believe that, then why did your God gave it to him? Oh, he's taking it, you know, he'll be back and he's gonna be punished in 1,000 years. He's gonna be a prisoner and he's coming back. It's a fucking game, dude. It's a little game that they played. A wager. I wonder what the bid was between God and the devil when they were over there talking to Job. Oh man, these stories, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, dude, this is a. It's just this question is just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep asking it. And it's like, you already said that. You already asked that. I know, but there's no real legitimate answer. You know that can really be said. Oh, we just need to gather together. Okay, just gather together. Then what? 50 million people. They've done it already. Protests still couldn't like what Nepal did. You know what I mean? I don't even know how many people live there and how many people were involved. You know, and all that. Who knows? Maybe that could be false too. Yeah, let's do the same thing, guys. Let's take our government out. But what do we do next? The government does everything. Dude, come on. The government. Without the government, our life would shut down. No, it wouldn't. And then like this whole people losing jobs and stuff, like to AI and stuff, you know, and robots. That's coming. That's probably already been in place. You know, Amazon, all that shit, because they have a lot of people. You know, like another thing, like these, like another people we hate. Oh, the government. Oh, we hate them. Fuck the government. You're dependent on them too. You know what I mean? Like, you hate them, right? You're still depending on them. Stupid, dude. People are like, I mean, let's just face it. Everyone's a fucking hypocrite, bro. Everyone's just a fucking hypocrite. And that's all there is to it.